Fresh, the #1 deodorant for weaves. So if you got a free deodorant, we gave out like 300 free ones on the way in. That was not a judgment on your personal hygiene, that was just a freebie, so please do not at me on Twitter. Thank you. Actually, it was part of the scavenger hunt, so if you're still missing some things, you can submit stuff until tomorrow afternoon, so that's an easy one. Well, my name is David Ramirez. I am this year's convention chairman, and on behalf of myself, the board, and all of the amazing staff here at San Japan, I want to thank every single one of you attendees for coming from across the state, across the city, across the nation to celebrate anime and fandom here at San Japan. Now, I know it feels like it's been 383 million years since San Japan in 2019. I know we've had a crazy lockdown, but thank you to everyone who put up with the health screenings, wearing a mask the entire time, and social distancing, all the new protocols and things we have to do to have this event. I'm really excited to share the attendance numbers at the end. I'm really excited to have some more freebies as y'all leave later on today. And I just, again, cannot say thank you enough. We were not sure if the show was going to get off the ground. We were not sure if the state of Texas or our incredibly attractive mayor of San Antonio is here. Ron? No, okay. If you do not know about the mayor, then you can ask me afterwards. I have an entire scrapbook. We did not know if the city of San Antonio was going to shut us down. But no, we worked really hard with our partners. We worked hard with the hotels, with the city, with the county, with the state, and we were able to have what is now one of the largest fandom events in North America this year. So again, so I'd like to think that what I do is really important, but really it is just delegating to people much more talented and intelligent than myself. So I would like to see all of the awesome arrangers that are out there. If you can stand or raise your hand or gesture, please, please, please. Stand up and be recognized. Every staff member, some of you, why are you being shy now?
My feet hurt.
Your feet are from what? No, I'm just kidding.
You didn't do anything all week, you know.
If we go missing, it was Sabos, just so you know. It's the girl in pink here in front.
It was me, hi.
But again, it takes so many different people to get this done. It takes people working for this one for literally more than a year. So thank you to all the staff. We have people who flew in from as far away as Wisconsin to come and staff this convention. We have people who drove across the state from El Paso. We have people who flew in from coast to coast, not just to hang out, but to actually spend their entire vacation working. So again, thank you to all of our volunteer staff, rangers, managers, directors. You all have a truly a couple of really quick folks that I want to recognize. If you are eligible for your 5-year pin, if you could stand and raise your hand, that would be great. 5 years doing this convention.
If you've worked for us for more than 5 years, stand up as well. So we want to say thank you to all of our volunteers, and we want to thank those of you that come back every year, year after year, for whatever reason, and help us do this. So thank you very much.
And again, I just want to thank all of the attendees, especially those who are repeat attendees. When myself and Dave and some of the folks here in the front First started working on a thing called Zero Day Anime in 2007, a little tiny, less than 900 person event at Our Lady of the Lake University here on the west side. We never thought that it would ever grow into a giant, nationally recognized convention, and all of our work aside, it is only because of fantastic attendees and people like y'all. So thank you all attendees. I'm going to kick it over to our safety director because they're the folks who kept us safe in these incredibly, sometimes unsafe times.
Can everybody who works safety this year just stand up real quick? As Ramirez was saying, when this year was kind of up and down, but you guys definitely pulled it through and keeping everybody safe. You did an amazing job. Thank you.
So we could keep doing the standing and sitting thing all day long because there's so many awesome people here that we want to recognize. Quite frankly, I've been doing the show since 2007 and I don't think my knees can handle it. So for everyone else, let's just do one last catch-all round of applause. Thank you everyone, guest panelists. And now I'm going to kick it over to Dave Henkin, the owner of San Japan, to introduce some of the much more talented people than the folks that are standing up here right now.
I'm not going to be tortured this year because my staff can't really torture me anymore. But they have their ways of torturing me.
We'll find a way.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you'll find a way.
The torture is just not appropriate for an audience of 1,000 witnesses.
Well, thank you all very much for coming out and for closing ceremonies. It's amazing to see a very packed room, and but you know, 2021 we were able to bring out some fantastic guests for us to see and meet, and I was very impressed. And they seem to love y'all, and we're going to go ahead. Want to stand up? We'll go one more.
Hi.
Sorry.
We'll see you, Japan!
This is Adrian Shores. And Sandra Boas. This is a great weekend. I hope everybody had fun. Yeah, this was great. Thank
you. Thanks for coming out, guys. This has been fantastic, and I'm glad everybody was safe. Hope you had fun. We had a blast. This was fantastic. San Japan, thank you.
Hi guys. Ooh, hi. Hi everyone. This is my first LA convention, coming back from that. So I want to say thank you all so much for making this so wonderful and incredibly welcoming convention to come back to. It's my hometown convention. I love San Japan so much. I look forward to it every year, and it's all because of you guys. So thank you.
So we're both doing it.
Hi, San Japan. I'd say a proper goodbye to my regular sleep because I'm across like a bed there. So you do it.
So, oh no.
Okay, you want to say it?
Thank you. Okay, ready?
Bye, San Japan.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Bye,
San Japan!
And lastly, Vitamin H.
They still cannot get rid of me somehow. I love you guys. It's so great being back at San Japan for the probably seventh year in a row. Even though this has been a show I've been doing solo this time, it's been a great experience. Everyone here has been absolutely fantastic, and personally, who else here is really freaking hyped about San Japan 13?
Long overdue!
Alright. Well, here are all the guests right here. If you want me to get some good photos, you want to come on up? Good photos? Good photos? Alright. But thank you very much. They all had a blast. They love San Antonio, and they love all the people who came out from San Japan. Thank you so much.
I like the press for the media.
Alright. 30 seconds.
CNN and Fox News.
Well, we're all people with cameras when the board was up there by yourselves. I mean, no problem.
We didn't do that.
20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, everyone.
So for those who have been involved in ceremonies, you know that the Charitable Endeavors is one of the favorite things that I get to work on here in San Japan. Thank you to the dozens of donors who gave blood. I'm waiting on a final count, but they said that the amount of blood that they collected here at the show, and that's not just the ones that safety, sweated, and cried. The amount of blood collected is more than enough to help 200 patients throughout the South Texas area. So thank you. Additionally, some of the merchandise that we were selling at the merch booth had a portion of it set aside for the San Antonio Food Bank. For those that don't know, that serves not just San Antonio, but also the Gulf Coast and South Texas. When there are things like hurricanes, when there are things like drought, when there are things like immigration emergencies on the border, it is the San Antonio Food Bank that is mobilized to activate because we are far enough inland to not be affected directly by many of those emergencies. And so just during the show and during some of the pre-sales on the website, we've collected over $2,500 for the San Antonio Food Bank. And every single one of those dollars is enough for 10 meals. Our volunteers can tell you that we try to feed them as awesomely as we can. We often buy way too much water and snacks and munchies. And all of the leftover food that we have from the convention is also donated directly to the San Antonio Food Bank. So we're really trying to contribute and help out them. Please, if you have the opportunity, go ahead and give. Because like I said, every $1 that you give to the food bank is worth 10 meals that they are able to produce. So again, thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, Now, you might be surprised that there's an attendance slide because we sold out of tickets on Monday and the attendance cap was 10,000. 10,000 is what we were allowed to sell to the general public. That does not include rollover tickets from 2020. That does not include staff and vendors and artists and the myriad of other badges that are out there. And so I am so excited and pleased to announce that this year's attendance, drum roll please, and I don't want to be that guy, but that's bigger than PAX West, so. This is a really quick one because we know folks have places to be. We started a little bit late. But when I became con chair, they gave me a American Express card with a very low limit, or a very high limit rather, and I am essentially an adult child when it comes to spending money. You can ask my significant other. And so on your way out, I may have bought like $1,000 in retro candy to sort of wrap up the theme. And so please, 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 on your way out, go and grab all of that candy because, let us But before you bum rush the table and snag all the candy, also San Japan holds no liability for any diabetic shock, sugar overdose. It's on the back of your badge in really tight print, so just heads up. I am super excited to say that San Japan will be returning. Right here in the exact same place, so Labor Day weekend, we will see y'all again. Tickets will be up hopefully relatively soon. Please, 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 this is our new footprint, our new layout, the new site of the convention center that we will be on going forward. Everyone will receive an attendee survey with a lot of questions about what did you like about the space, what did you hate about the space. Your feedback, your thoughts makes us better. I love to see, hey, everything was great. We can improve on great, like really get nitpicky. And I follow some of you on Twitter, and I know you have that skill. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, like a writer. Yeah, I see you. So, on behalf of myself again, the entire board, all of the staff, we will catch you very soon with some other San Japan off-season events. And if we don't see you then we will see you in 1 year at San Japan 13, right here at the Henry B. Gonzalez. Thank you, be safe, be kind, be well.